welcome back to the Bricklink Studio tutorial series. I'm going to start showing you off by how you start changing the colors once you already placed the bricks or anything down on the plate. So you can go over to this list right here and you can choose a color. But when you look down at the list right there, there's going to be a little exclamation mark that basically says you cannot use that color, it does not come in that color, or you can never buy that from anybody like that. So I changed it to a couple different colors here. And obviously with those little exclamation marks, you can't buy anything like that. Here I go and change the 1x16 brick to a color that it doesn't have. So here I am, I'm kind of just looking for different colors in here. And I go by a light bluish gray, which they do have that color. So yeah, it will tell you if there is not that color on the Bricklink website, or maybe LEGO doesn't make that color in that certain brick. Now let's take a look at how you change the viewing angles of your build inside of the Bricklink Studio. By holding Shift, you're able to rotate your build around this direction. It just kind of moves it around. I mean, if you have a bigger building, it's kind of easier just to move it left and right, up and down. But then when you click the control button, you're able to rotate it in a different direction and see different viewpoints of your build. Knowing the control and the shift is very important when you're trying to build, because you need to see all the different angles and certain things that you're building. So here I am, I'm just adding a different brick onto the build, and you can click control as well to move around the build while you're holding that brick and clicking it down. Here I am copying and pasting another piece on there. And that's just a little tip on using the control and shift on your different views. It is definitely important to know this when you're building, because it does get kind of convoluted when you can only see one side. Let's move on to now buying and adding to our wanted list on bricklink.com. So up in the top right corner, we have a few buttons here. You can upload your build into the studio, or you can go and add to your wanted list. And this is what we're going to want to do here. So click this button right here. It's going to take us to the Bricklink website. And here's your username. So right here is your upload to your wanted list. So you can go and add it to a wanted list you already have open, or you can go and create your own one. And we're going to name this Why Me? Why not? So once we're done with that, we're going to click proceed to verify a few items here. And it lets you look at all the items in your list or in the build that you had on there. So then let's look at the different options. So you can choose the quantity that you want to put in there. You really don't want to change with the max price, because that kind of changes how much you want to spend. You can change it by any, new or used. I mean, most times you just want to click any. I mean, new is good for window pieces. Used is bad for white pieces, but it depends on how you want to look at everything. Then you can change the amount that you actually have in your inventory. You can go and count them, and it makes the price go down a little bit more there. So we're going to click proceed, and then we're going to click view Why Me. So now this is your wanted list. This shows everything in there. You can go and edit the wanted list after the fact, change the condition again. You can change the max price, which I don't recommend. You can download, upload your list, add items, or apply an order that you already bought to this in there. So what we're going to do next is we're going to actually go and buy the items. So click buy all. So we are going to go and buy all the 10 pieces or 7 pieces from the Why Me wanted list. And this is where you can change the store location, where you want it to come from. I mean, the different areas, or you can buy it by anywhere. If you click anywhere, the prices may go down, but the shipping may cost more, or the shipping is less. It just depends. Anywhere takes a little bit longer. You can change it by the different currencies you want, but we're going to go here and click auto select. So Bricklink will automatically go and select the stores that matches all the pieces you need. So let's click start. So see, it found one store that has 100% of all the pieces that I need, 10 out of 10. You can go back into this and click edit, which you can see all the pieces. You can see how much the vendor has available. If you want to change more masonry bricks, you can change it to 193 or keep 1. You just want to confirm your selection there before you go and purchase. So then once you're done with that, you want to create your carts and you're all good. Yep, we're creating our carts here. You can see there, you can check out right there. You can click your cart and view all carts, and this will show you everything that you're purchasing right there. And it shows you the shipping and handling, so which was $6.49. Only problem that sucks if you're building a big building, you might have multiple vendors or stores, and there may be different shipping and handling for all three of them, or as many as you need. Gets a little pricey in that portion, but it comes with mock building on Bricklink. So here we are, we're going to go and proceed to checkout once you review everything in your cart. And this technically brings you into the checkout, and you just go through the steps and check out and buy everything. Let me know in the comments or on Instagram if you'd like me to go into more detail on certain steps.